Majola village is surrounded by thick bushes and dense forests. These come in handy for villagers when escaping the attacks. The ongoing conflict in the village, which has claimed many lives, was allegedly triggered by stock theft in the early 1960s. The alleged attackers would come in the early morning, burn houses and chase men out of the village. The areas involved and mostly affected by the attacks are Buje, Kieni and Sipu. Women carrying their little children on their backs were seen leaving the village to seek refuge at nearby villages. A few women have been left with broken arms and legs inflicted during the early morning attacks. Even the elderly women were not spared.
This attack started around 4 in the morning. It continued up until 9. I had to run and hide behind a tree to save my life. When I came back, all my houses were burnt. I lost everything. Those attackers were shooting at the village men who were also running for their lives.
These attacks forced many of the residents to leave the village, fearing for their lives.
I am sick and tired of sleeping in forests. Now I have decided to go back to my home in Majola.
Some villagers lost everything during the attacks and the subsequent burning of their homes. Over a year after their ordeal, they are yet to receive assistance from the local government.
Since my house was burnt, we have not received anything. I sleep in that house with my 10 grandchildren, my great-grandchild and my last-born. Others are not here. At least we sleep in our homes now because police are here and we see them moving around and then they leave.
On the other hand, the Port St. John's local municipality is still struggling to provide temporary structures for the victims of the floods that hit the area earlier this year. This makes it difficult for authorities to provide houses for arson victims at Majola.
Because at Majola you need to have temporary structures that will cater for all the villages. Because if you bring only 10 structures in villages that will accommodate only one section of one village, you are also creating chaos. So we are still awaiting approval from the Department of Human Settlements to get at least a lot of a lot of temporal structures.
Numerous interventions by the provincial government, traditional as well as religious leaders to bring peace to the village did not bear any fruit. For 2 years, villagers of Majola have been making a clarion call for the deployment of the army to the village. On the 1st of May, Police Minister Bekicele visited Majola. He promised residents that police will be dispatched to the village within 72 hours as a temporary measure. Furthermore, Cele said he had written to Defence Minister to deploy soldiers to the village.
We have apologized for the Minister of Defence that was supposed to be here. There are issues. But we have already signed the letter requesting the President, because there was a lot of requests, not only today, even yesterday and other days, of the SANDF coming here. We have sent the letter to the President so that he is able to come and reinforce the police, but we're not going to wait for that. In 74 hours, definitely, there'll be significant deployment of the special forces coming here.
Since the visit by the police minister, residents are now breathing a sigh of relief.
When we hear that the police are here, we sleep in our homes. And when we don't see them, we get scared. Then we go to sleep in the forests because we don't know if the attackers won't come and burn us inside our homes. We are scared of them because they come unexpectedly.
Ever since the meeting with the minister and the king, it has been quiet. There hasn't been any attacks. We live in peace now, even though some of our houses were burnt. We now use the ones that were spared and sleep inside them because police are visible now.
Plans are also in place to build a police station in the area to ensure a lasting solution to the conflict. Meanwhile, a member of the army was arrested earlier this year and appeared at the local magistrate court for his alleged involvement in the attacks at Majola village. Fundiso Mhlekude, SABC News, Majola, Port St. John's.